Hi guys, welcome back to Ravenly. I'm
I'm
Sarah.
Sophie.
And I'm Bella.
And have you ever thought to yourself, I have been on this earth for more than, probably on average for our listeners, more than like 14, 15 years, and I have no idea how to shrink jeans. Have you
Yes,
ever
I
thought
have
about
thought
that?
that before. Yes, of course.
I mean, on purpose. Because it's one thing to do your laundry poorly and then shrink everything,
Yeah, I do that a
but
lot.
then there's like these little life skills that we have that we should probably know. What are taxes?
Oh my gosh.
That we can't even talk about because
Literally,
I don't
yeah.
even know.
I don't even. What is the stock market?
How are we
There's
actually
plenty
supposed to
of
make
things.
money?
Exactly. What are we supposed to like invest? What's a 401k?
What's a Roth
True.
IRA?
A Roth
True.
IRA. So today we just thought we would chat about that, like life skills, things that we should probably know about, and also, sorry if you hear wind. Sophie is running
Dude,
through a field.
shut up. It's so windy.
Sophie's skydiving.
I am skydiving.
Sophie is
And
on
my
a
mom is
horse.
not texting me back. Literally, I'm just gonna sit in this mailroom until she texts me back because I'm gonna just wait for my jeans.
Sophie's waiting for her jeans,
I
which
am.
is why we were talking about jeans
Okay,
earlier.
you guys, if nobody has this kind of situation when you have like a parcel code, only my mom gets the parcel codes. And like I really like they dropped it off in like one of those things. It's not like the mailbox key. It's like a cool advanced system, but then again like why why would you do that when a girl is waiting for her jeans that she's been waiting for forever? Because I got the wrong size and color, so I returned them and
Oh,
exchanged them. Then it took forever. Now
That
my
sounds
mom
like a
is
lot.
driving and she can't give me a code.
life skills.
This is such a life skill that I need. Like, Queen needs to forward her text to me next time.
You know what I wonder about, since we're talking about like returning things and buying things and consumerism, Amazon. How did they get it out so
Oh,
fast?
That's so true.
I honestly don't know.
Literally, like, it's kind of
Where did all this
terrifying.
stuff come from?
So true.
Where are they
What do you
keeping
think?
it?
I feel like obviously Amazon has like warehouses and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
but
right?
there's so many things.
That's what I was gonna say. How can you literally order anything off of the website and it'll be in that warehouse that's near your house?
Yeah.
How?
How?
Literally
But
how?
sometimes it's not. And then they're like, let's expedite it because we can.
Oh yeah, I got like jewelry making hemp cord and it was supposed to come in on Friday. Now it's like we're running late, but we're not going to tell you when it's going to come in.
No,
Oh,
literally.
I hate that.
Literally, sometimes it's like crazy early and then sometimes it's like insanely late. And it's like, really?
Okay, that is a life skill. Talking to people, guys. I know a bunch of people have different personalities, and I understand that, like, that definitely makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody should know how to, number one, order food. Number two, talk to, like, customer service people, whether it's your jeans or your Amazon purchase or, like, someone at Target. You should be able, I mean, hopefully all of you guys know how to be like, listen, man, this is what I'm looking for. Help me. Or thank you so much. Have a great day. Or literally anything. But if you don't know how to do that or if you don't feel comfortable, work on it because you're going to need that forever. Just saying.
Also, like while
True.
we're thinking about talking with people, Bella, before we started recording, you were mentioning you were having a problem in your breakout group. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if it's because it's the end of the year or maybe the classes I'm taking, which are literally like normal people classes. I'm not taking APs or anything. Um, but I've been having some serious issues with what's the word? Work distribution. Um,
True. No, literally. So
um,
bad all the time.
I find myself doing everything, and sometimes I'm like, you know what? This time I'm not gonna be the person that does everything. If no one else is gonna do it,
It's not
it
getting
won't get
done.
done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so I did that a few times and my grade lowered. So
No,
not
literally.
doing that anymore.
Literally, or no, I remember the only time I ever did that and it was successful, where I was like, I'm just going to do my part of the group and you guys won't do it. I went and talked to a teacher and then everybody hated me. I was like, they're not
Yeah.
doing their work and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, not going to do the extra work for them because I'm taking like some crazy classes. which I don't recommend if you're going to be doing all the work for people. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna nurture the eggs that I already have in the nest. You know what I'm saying? And so what am I saying? Guys, I got my parcel code from my mom, by the way.
Yeah.
I got my jeans. That's why you heard all the rumbling and mumbling and cackling. Anyways, now I'm walking back home. Anyways, so literally I told the teacher and he was like, yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. And then they got like zeros and I got 100. So
whoa.
Damn, roasted.
Sheesh. Like,
yeah.
Like,
sorry, go on, Sarah.
Oh no, I was just commenting. Go ahead.
Yeah, so guys, you already know I planned out my last semester of high school to be super easy so that I could enjoy myself and literally do nothing. And I find myself I'm not like doing the same amount of work as if I was taking an AP class, but it feels like it because I'm doing extra work in every one of my classes.
literally.
You know? So I don't know. It kind of sucks. So everyone just like do your work. Or if you're not going to do a lot of work, let them know and be like, listen, I'm not going to do a lot of work. Let's figure this out. And that's totally fine. Just be like honest about it and make everybody's lives easier, because now I find myself very like angry at people, and it's not obviously it's their fault, but it's also my fault for like letting it happen. And then it's like I don't want to like tell on them because that's I don't know. I don't want to be that person.
I love being that person.
But then, I want to be Sophie.
Yeah, literally, I love being that person.
I don't want to be Sophie.
Like, sorry, if you don't want to do the work, I swear to God, Chloe, I'm gonna cry. My dog. I'm being so annoying on this episode. Sorry, guys. You get a little peek into the life of me,
Sophie. So yeah, I'm kind of having to deal with that, and then it's like I'm not like getting extra credit for the extra work. So I feel like I'm gonna have to talk to my teachers eventually after I explode and my brain pops. Because this is getting out of hand. It's actually really stressing me out. Because it's just a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
But thanks for hearing me out, guys.
No, of course. Literally, there's nothing that should be overwhelming in a group project. If the group is all doing their work, then it should be like somewhat manageable. But then it's like people don't do their work, and then it just creates a situation where like, okay, you know the people that I'm talking about, that they just like sit back and they think like the work will get done for them.
Will get done.
And then it's like they like go up and present and they're like, so like this is this and
I have no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're one of those people, I get it. School's probably not your forte and I understand. But just because like
it's not everyone else's fault,
exactly.
Man. Get
like there's probably a reason why you don't like school. It's because you don't participate. Like participate and maybe you'll enjoy it. And it's like you need to kind of get past that. Like I am not a sports person at all. But like once I kind of break through that barrier of being like, I don't understand the sport and I just have a good time. And it's like, even if I don't understand what's going on most of the time, if I'm with other people and it's like I'm able to share the experience with them, then it gets a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Life skill. Try new things so that you can understand new things.
Exactly. Life skill. My dog is eating a mask.
Good job.
Oh.
King. He's
also,
COVID
like,
conscious.
Another life skill. Like, I think once you're in, like, a life skill that everybody has to learn at some point is how to be a good team player, even if you don't want to, like, be part of a team.
Be in the team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like
we all just...
Sarah.
Yeah.
Sorry. What do you have to say about this?
Well, I think I have been in both positions where I'm, like, trying to get everybody to do stuff and, like, then also days where I'm like, I just really don't want to do this right now. And it's hard because, like, sorry.
What?
Something in my throat.
Girl, sometimes.
Life is hard. Anyway, because I'm in PALS, I try to connect with people, and because I feel like it's almost my job. Like going beyond just being a pal during PALS, it's like a full-time job.
True.
It really is.
So I'm just trying to be like, hey guys, like, what are we thinking? What do you guys think? Like even if I don't necessarily want to do the work, I still want to encourage other people to
To do
start.
it.
No, because like sometimes
Hey, that's also fine. That works.
it's
You're doing
better than
something.
it being silent.
Oh yeah.
If you're getting a discussion started, you're adding your little points. You don't have
Yeah,
to be a leader all the time, but I think it's important to
literally.
facilitate conversations and connections. And anyone can do that. It's not just a pals thing.
Yeah, man, all you have to be is like, hey.
Hey.
No, literally, like it doesn't even have to do with the project. Like I talked about like being half Jewish and half another religion with a girl in my Spanish class, and like I will never forget that conversation. And we got none of what we were supposed to do done. And then it was like we were able to like share contact information and then get it done outside of class. And like that is what is truly beautiful about the nice little how's your week going? How's your day going? And if they're like,
I'm
it's
Jewish.
good. And I'm like, oh, cool. My week, I celebrated the Seder. And they're like, oh my gosh, me too. And I was like, no way, you're Jewish? And then they were like, yeah, my mom is Jewish and my dad is Catholic. And I was like, oh my gosh, my dad is Jewish and my mom is Catholic. They were like, no
Oh my
way,
God.
this is crazy. And I was like, yep. And then that same day I saw them because
Oh,
I like we just happened to be in the same place at the same time. It was just very weird.
That's crazy.
It
Oh my God.
was really weird.
kind of fun.
Yeah, honestly, like just those small little connections make the project so much more fun. Like it doesn't even feel like you're doing work. You're just kind of like, okay, like what, like let's split up the work so we don't have to do as much, but then like we still get it done. And they were like, great. And then we just kind of look at the teacher's guidelines and then we're like, okay, they said that we can have it on the same document, so let's just work on the same document. And then everybody knows what they're doing and everybody knows their strengths.
Yeah, I think that's a very like mature way to handle it because even outside of like working context,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense, like school stuff, I feel like a lot of people our age haven't like quite learned how to communicate with people as adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I've witnessed very immature things, people saying very immature things to me, to others. It's just like you at some point you're gonna have to learn that a filter is necessary sometimes.
Shoo.
And that's just the tea.
It's so true. Honestly, like, oh my gosh, working in food service, like with people who don't understand how to communicate with people, like just like a mom with her two daughters, like, okay, this is one example of many, but a mom with her two daughters came in and like the daughters were just on their phones and they just were not speaking clearly. And the mom was like having to order for them. I was like, your daughters are like 16 and 17. Like, what? Who do you think you are trying to order for your teenage daughters who just can't get their fucking
I
face
was
out? Sorry,
picturing like
I
little
know, me
kids.
I just
too.
said a bad word.
Well,
Literally they were like they were like my age, maybe older, and they were just like, yeah, can I get and I'm like, Jesus, what is going on with the like why can't people interact with people correctly? Like it is so simple to just be like, hi, how are you? Like if I'm like, hi, how are you? And they're like, oh, I'm good, how are you? And good, thanks. There are you got a little connection. And it's not just even in food service, it's like in everything with teachers, with like in jobs. Like it just helps so much and like gets the conversation to a point where it's not just like me waiting for you to make up your mind about something while other people are like just waiting in line for you to stop
yeah.
saying and it's like, oh my gosh.
It's just like a little push of effort that you have to give, like even if you don't want to,
Exactly.
for the sake of everybody else around you.
Exactly. And it just makes things a lot easier for everybody.
Even for yourself.
Yes. And also, I'm saying a lot, but I'm actually saying stuff that is coming out of my brain. So literally, oh my gosh,
No way.
I was on the phone yesterday.
Roasted.
I was having severe anxiety at work. Like it was so bad. And I'm gonna stop talking after this story because I know that I'm talking a lot, but like I was I hadn't eaten anything good like that day, like anything substantive. I had an omelet, but that was at 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had coffee, and then I had another coffee, and then I had boba. And then I was like, cool, I'm gonna go to work. And I just completely forgot to eat like anything good. And so I was like shaky and like anxious. And this woman was on the phone, and I was like about to go on my break, and she calls me. She calls the store. And I was like, okay, this better be quick because I need to eat food or else I'm gonna pass out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I pick up the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, hi, can I get 3 large fries? 2 large onion, and this just went on forever. And her order was huge. It was like $150,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was
Nice.
probably like a 10-minute phone call. I was like, girl, what is going on? Like, why can't you just talk to me and be like write it down before you pick up the phone.
Yeah.
If you have an order that is that big, write it down, and then like read it like, okay, this is what I want to get,
1, 2, 3,
and this,
boom, done.
yeah, and then you're done. Like, you don't.
Oh, I just thought of another life skill.
Go on.
Yes.
Dealing with difficult people.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
can't do it.
yes.
I still haven't learned.
Oh, yes. Guys, actually, I have a story for this. Actually, I'm not going to say
Okay,
the
go
whole
off.
story because it's kind of a downer. But my point is that I know a few adults who don't act like adults. They act like teenagers. And I'm a teenager, and I could act like a teenager, but when an adult is acting like a teenager, I'm not gonna act like a teenager.
Yeah.
So my advice on this, regardless of who it is, regardless of their age, your relationship with them or whatever, I I mean, this works for me. I just try to be as mature as possible because okay, actually I kind of don't know where I'm going with this anymore, but my my point is that difficult people are going to be difficult regardless of how you approach them. So there's really not much you can do about it. All you have to do is like deal with it and be like, whatever, that sucks, you know? And just be like, listen, man, this is whatever. I don't know what the situation is, of course, but like, this is my stance. This is whatever. And figure it out yourself because you're the one that's difficult, not me. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can never control how other people are gonna act or react to things. You can only decide how you're gonna
Yeah.
act
Yeah.
and react.
True.
And I think that's very important.
Also, a little bit of advice. This isn't even advice, this is just something I learned.
Life skills.
People will
Life
perceive
skills.
how you're acting in different ways. Like, I will be like, oh my gosh, that was actually really funny. And then people are like, are you being sarcastic? Because it sounds like you're being sarcastic. I'm like, no. Like, that was actually really funny. They were like, oh, you're being sarcastic. And I'm like, no. And then like it just, that is like the most difficult thing for me because it's
You
like,
should be like, okay, you're being difficult.
yeah, you're being so difficult right now. And then it's like I will say something and then I'll not be quiet and then I'll kind of yell it and they're like, why are you yelling? I'm like,
Oh my
because
God.
you wouldn't listen to me. They were like, I heard you the first time. Then tell me you heard me. Like, literally, like, if you show kind of no emotion, if you show kind of no response, if you don't say like, okay, cool, or like, heard you, awesome, I'll get that done. Like, what, who, what, why are you yelling? And I'm like, well, first of all,
Honestly,
I have
I do
horrible
that.
hearing, so I'm very loud. Like,
I have a good story that kind of relates to like the perception
go
thing.
ahead.
Go off.
So like, I was just thinking about this. So, picture me this.
Picture me this. I love that.
My friend, he was leaving to go on vacation a couple days ago. And so, the night before he left, I was hanging out with my friend and her sister, and he wanted to come say bye because he comes back when I leave to go to DC, so it'll be like 3 weeks till I see him. Anyway, I tend to joke around with my friend and her sister in like almost a bullying way.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like it's one of those things where you got like that banter
Mhm.
going and you're like just kind of roasting each other and it's all in good fun.
Exactly.
But when he was there, he perceived it as we were actually like being mean.
Oh my gosh.
Like Yeah, he was like, he
No.
called me the next day. I was like, oh my God, it was so nice to see you. He was like, yeah, but it made me feel bad, honestly. I was like, what? Like, I'm sorry, what? And he was like, yeah, I just thought you guys were like bullying me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like,
No.
I literally, it just, I had no idea that, like, oh, I mean, I obviously knew that like stuff we were saying was mean, but we didn't mean it like
Yeah.
genuinely. But people perceive things in completely different ways, and you never really know how to do it. And like back to what I was saying, like I can't control how he was going to feel about
Hmm.
that,
Mhm.
but I can control my actions from now on.
Exactly.
So I apologized. I explained that I don't have an excuse for being mean. That's just how we were acting with each other, and I won't make those jokes
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And so now my job is to be aware of my surroundings and the people I am joking with.
True.
Vibes?
I mean, like, there are a lot of difficulties that come with, like, I don't know, sarcasm and being funny. That,
Being
Mhm.
funny.
because, like, dark humor is, like, kind of a trendy trend. And, like, I live for it, obviously, because, like, it's funny. But then it's like when my
Mhm.
friend is like, haha, ugly. And I'm like,
Uh,
sir, can you not? And then he's like, oh no, I was just joking because like I thought like oh blah 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 because like I make those jokes about myself all the time. And then I realized I was like, okay, this is just how like I'm feeling. It's really not his fault because he thought that it was
Mhm.
okay. As long as like they don't do it
Mhm.
again, like that's fine. And then the road goes both ways. It's such a two-way street. Because it's like then I'll make a joke and he'll be like, ha ha ha, don't say that. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I
Don't
think
say
jokes about like people's appearances usually go south pretty
Definitely.
quickly. So I tend to try to stay away
For
from
sure.
those. Because I watch other people's conversations. So like one of my friends, she's self-conscious about being pale. And then my other friends who are of like different
that.
races
Mhm.
make jokes about her being pale because they, I mean, they just don't really like, I don't know, I feel like it's a cultural thing
Hmm.
almost.
Mhm.
Because in a lot of different countries people want to be pale,
Mhm.
so they like don't see it as an insecurity, but my friend's insecure about it, so I watch her like get made fun of because everyone else thinks it's a joke, but like it's obvious, like it kind of hurts her, and I'm like, y'all,
Damn.
like
That kind of
I
sucks.
explained to them like, yeah, I explained that I think it's like a cultural difference because I feel like here in America we want to be tan and like that's seen as
Yeah.
healthy. um so I just kind of talked with them about it. But it like makes you realize it's back to the perception thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, we don't know how other people are going to react or like what's going to offend other
Especially if it
people.
like kind of flew under the radar before and then you didn't even think of it. And then like people are
True.
like, oh,
Yeah.
that actually really hurt my feelings. Like I do that with my sister sometimes. Okay, if Tessa's listening to this is not a hate on you because I do the same thing. But like she'll say something that kind of hurts my feelings and then I'll not bring it up until later because like I realized later that it actually did hurt my feelings and it wasn't just kind of like, oh, I should brush this off. Like I was kind of,
Yeah.
and then I bring it up to her and then she's like, but that happened so long ago. Why are you only bringing it up to me now? And then I don't know, it's weird and it really pisses me off. So Tessa, if you're listening to this, it pisses me off. Love you, Queen, though. You're so successful and cool. But like literally sometimes that happens where it's like you don't bring it up until later when it's kind of like already water under the bridge. And it's like that needs to be respected as well, which I don't think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Um,
I see that like that can happen a lot with siblings. Like my
hmm,
brother constantly like we make sibling jokes and whatever. And like when I was younger, I remember you know like how on your arms like between like where your arm ends and like your armpits there's like a maybe like a little like fat
yeah.
Mhm.
area. My brother always used to poke that when I wore tank tops. And I was like, "What?"
No.
I became so insecure
Yeah.
about it when I was younger. But he thought it was so funny and I was like, "Dude,
No,
stop."
literally. Like there are just small things that like I don't even realize like like I always joke about my friend's height. And then he was like, can you not make fun of my height? Like I really don't appreciate it. And I'm like, oh yeah, thank you for bringing it up. Like I had no
Oh,
idea. So also, oh, if this is to people who are experiencing this on the other end, bring it up to people because they won't even realize. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's a life skill.
it might be difficult to bring it up, but like you got to face the difficulty sometimes to like kind of get what you want. And if they're like, dude, I was just joking, like, don't be so sensitive about it. If they do that, man, shut
Oh my God, don't
up.
let anyone try to downplay how you're
Dude,
feeling.
literally, if you
ever.
invalidate anybody's insecurities, I'm gonna freaking punch you in the face. Because nobody should be invalidated. I think everybody should be listened to, no matter what. Because something that doesn't seem important to you might be really important to somebody else. And it's like, you kind of gotta realize that. And like, I realized it. Like, I'm obviously in like a different place than most people that I interact with. And it's like, if they bring up something, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And they're like, yeah, not to you. I'm like, oh, okay. That, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, Sophie, you're special.
I am special. No, I'm just.
Oh my gosh. Actually, guys, speaking of interpretation, I was talking to my friend the other day. This is actually super random, and it kind of has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I'm
go
going to say
off.
it anyway. 'cause
We
I
do
think
it all
it's
the
funny.
time. It's all
You're
good.
good. Yeah.
And I was telling my friend about how when I leave work, I try to always wear a shirt under my work shirt so that I can take my work shirt off, so that when I'm driving, people don't know I work at McDonald's because I don't want to get kidnapped.
True.
And
Is there a correlation?
so basically, I think I'm special, and I think people want to kidnap me. So I avoid having signs that like of like the place that I work or the school I go to and stuff like that. And so I was telling him about that, and I was like, I think I'm special. And then he was like, yeah, Bella, I think you're special too. As in like, you're stupid, shut up. It was really funny. Anyway, that's it.
Great. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I think it like depends on who you're like what kind of relationship you have with people. Like jokes and stuff.
True.
I mean, yeah, I mean it's just but I think it's important that you communicate with people.
Communication,
And,
life skill.
Another
life skill.
MF life
Communication is
skill,
like the
you
most
guys. Oh
important
my
thing.
gosh. Y'all in playing Minecraft right now? That's a life skill.
Okay.
Life skills.
Yes. Life skills. You learn like teamwork
And then I'm on a single player mode.
things like
yeah.
that. Okay,
I
well then
learned
you
how to
don't.
not work in a team.
How to work. Oh my, working independently is
That's
important
true.
as well.
I'm living my life. I'm killing it. I freaking raided a village and I stole all their stuff. I stole their
Good
smithing
job.
table, their furnaces, their apples,
nice.
their bread. There's so much freaking hay that I turned into wheat, that I turned into bread. Then I stole a lot of their doors. I don't know why, but I felt like it.
Do we want to talk?
Oh, I love stealing.
Do we want to talk about shrinking jeans and unshrinking jeans?
I want to learn how you do it, Bella. So please talk about it.
Yeah. Explain.
This is all I know, and I'm not 100% sure, but whatever.
But it's the knowledge.
Basically, exactly. Life skills.
Life skills.
So to unshrink your jeans, I know you put warm water into like a bucket or something, and then you put a conditioner in it. I actually saw this on like YouTube when I was like 6 or something.
Oh. What?
And then when I was really little, I used to watch like DIY videos all the time.
Oh,
That's all I watched.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, so now I know all these like random things. Life skills. So yeah, basically in a bucket you put some warm water with conditioner, and then you put your jeans in there or your shirt or literally anything. And you let it soak for like a while. And I'm pretty sure you have to try to make sure the water stays warm. Obviously don't like boil your shirt or something, but
or boil
pour
your
some
shirt
warm water in there. I mean, yeah, go off, man. I guess life skills.
Life skills, true.
Learn how to put out a
Let's
fire
go.
here and there.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, have you ever put out a fire?
Yeah.
I have.
Put out a
Fire?
fire.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
a lot to put out fars. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. I'm being annoying.
And yeah, you just let it soak, and then when you take it out, you kind of stretch it out as large as you want it to be, and then your clothes are not shrunken. But
Nice.
to shrink your clothes, this usually works with jeans better than like shirts, but it depends on the material. You put it in the wash in like hot water, and then you put it in the dryer in hot water, and then I don't know what you do after that, but somehow it shrinks.
Cool.
So
I think things shrink when you just
Yay,
wash them
thank
and
you,
dry them
Bella.
normally, right?
yeah,
Isn't that a
probably.
thing?
Yeah,
But I
I think
think
it depends on the material, honestly. I feel like some materials shrink a lot more than
that's
others.
true. Like cotton shrinks a lot more.
Yeah.
So if you want to shrink your clothes, make them cotton.
Also,
Make
Do
them
it.
cotton.
if you have a Christmas tree that's like kind of dying, go do a bonfire, man. Don't just throw that away.
You're such a genius. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And
That
it
is
smells so good.
that is the best idea
Wait,
I've
where
ever
do you
heard
do
in
a
my
bonfire,
life, dude.
though?
Fiesta Island or Moonlight Beach.
Moonlight bonfires are the best. Literally, like, okay, if anybody lives in San Diego, if anybody doesn't live in San Diego, sucks to suck, I guess. We're gonna be talking about Moonlight. But just for a hot sec, it's nothing big,
Sorry.
nothing too much. But oh my gosh, Moonlight, if it's not crowded, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like it's just a great place for a bonfire and a great little a little spot, a little swag, and it's like super
True.
nice.
Also, life skill,
Little swag.
become friends with someone that lives near Moonlight so you can park at their house.
Literally, my friend, oh my gosh, my
True.
sister's friend has a house near Moonlight, and they just go there and then like walk down to the beach. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's
Yeah,
another
wait,
beach. I
I'm
don't know.
trying to think of any other life hacks that I know of.
Yeah,
I might not know any, sorry.
y'all, literally,
Good job.
Thanks.
Bella is saving our lives. Wait,
Queen with the life hack.
Queen with the life hacks.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
life hack. Oh, I got a Nintendo Switch. That's my life hack. Y'all, I'm gonna play freaking Mario Kart.
Girl,
Full break. It's gonna be
good
so
job.
great.
I'm really happy
It's gonna
for
be
you.
amazing.
So
It's gonna be
great.
so great. You won't even believe it.
Oh, life hack, become besties with your teachers, man.
True. Literally, not even like for like
Yeah.
letters of rec purposes. Just become besties with them.
No.
They're so fun.
Yeah, most of them. If they're
Yeah.
not fun, then it's okay. You gotta pass.
No, if
But
they're
if
not
they
fun,
are-
you just gotta coax the fun out of them. Don't
If they
torture
are
them.
fun, enjoy.
Coax the fun out of
It's
him.
true, dude. Oh my gosh, I just built a beautiful stone fence.
Kaloko.
Y'all, literally, life
I
hack,
got really into that something.
get Minecraft. It'll suck up all of your time. And then
Life
you
hack, join pals.
join pals, and then you won't be sad. No, you'll still be sad.
Well,
But
Yeah, you'll still be sad, but you'll have
exactly, you'll
mutual
have people
support.
who are
Yeah,
sad
yeah.
as well.
and then you guys can all be like, oh, we're pals.
Yeah, and like, oh, we're here to help you.
Oh, I have another
What's
life
up?
hack.
Go off.
Follow us on Instagram
True.
at CCA Ravenly.
Sheesh,
Make sure you stay updated.
sheesh.
You can follow us also at CCA Pals, where there's information on that Instagram account and in the
True.
bio on how you can talk to a pal, some resources.
Love that.
We just posted a new infographic about self-care that you might like, especially during
True.
finals week,
Also,
y'all.
There
Which is
is,
this week.
if this is coming out on Thursday, there is a fundraiser at Luna Grill tomorrow for Palsies.
Yes. Oh my God.
Show up at Luna Grill and freaking get that Euros, dude. Oh my gosh, Luna Grill. If you've not ever been there, dude, I recommend it because especially if
They're
there's
pretty
a Pals fundraiser involved. Are you kidding me? It's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But literally
No
zero
brainer.
brains needed.
Literally
No
requires
brain is required at all, actually. And then also
Requirement?
Literally put that brain
No
away.
brain.
also
Yeah, it's a
whoa, you
requirement.
cannot have a brain. No, anybody with any amount of brain can come. But literally, everybody just be kind to each other. Be kind to one another. And also, that same Friday, there's an ASB event. So if you want to grab Everbowl and then Luna Grill with your besties, socially distanced.
Everbowl at the Highlands,
I think
right?
so. I think
It's
yes.
all right, guys. You can make a trip.
Yeah, make a trip. Honestly,
Have
like
fun. And then go to the beach.
Yeah, make a day out of it.
Go to the beach. Go to
yeah.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh my God.
Moonlight, dude.
You're already kind of on your way there.
True. No, literally, like,
Kind of.
it's kind of the truth,
You
y'all.
know?
Y'all.
5
Why did
North?
I say y'all like that?
Y'all.
I literally, oh my gosh, I am so excited for all the fun things to come. And honestly,
All right, guys.
stay swag, everybody.
Enjoy. Honestly, yeah. Also, enjoy your spring break. We will not have an episode next week.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's fine. I know you guys are gonna miss us a lot,
we know
but
you
we'll be
will.
back.
Life hack, enjoy your spring break with the mask on.
True.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Vibes.
And yeah, stay cool, guys. We'll see you
Bye, bye,
very
bye, bye,
soon.
bye,
Bye.
Hope you have a great day.